Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a sleepy Sunday morning. We'll have a nice, relaxed morning. I'm sure you've all just woken up. Or if you're from America, you're probably just getting up early hours to watch my ugly mug. Let me get my wire sorted. And really frustrating as well, I can't wear my sunglasses. Look, it just doesn't work. As soon as I put them on, it's just black. So I've failed. I've bought a really sick computer, which I can't put my sunglasses on to use, which is a bit of a nightmare. You're going to have to just deal with my eyes this morning, guys. Right, let's have a little look through the comments. Sick day today. Obviously, C63 AMG. One of you's about to bag a £40,000 car. Probably worth a little bit more in Europe as well. So, yeah, whoever takes this home today. Absolute jammy. See you next Tuesday. Let me just turn the copyright down. And just let us know in the comment section you guys can hear me clearly. We got all the audio levels correct today, hopefully. And it's not going to be super loud like last time. Let's have a quick cruise through the comments. Where's Matt as well? Matt was saying that he went to see Garage 21 the other day. Where has he gone? Said he picked up an RS 500 Cosworth. Where is he? Yeah, Matt, there you are. So yeah, what was the score, Matt? Who did you actually buy it off? Was it one of Dave's friends or actually off Dave himself? Because obviously Dave's got my S15. Did you see it up there? The red one. Garage Mac. It looks very pretty at the moment. I'm sure in about 3 months' time it won't look so good. As I run it down walls. But yeah, let's have a quick little cruise through the comments, guys. First person in here this morning was Mr. Ozturk. Good morning to you, sir. Second person was my main man, Mr. Grant. He's the moderator today. So yeah, no swearing. No strange comments or he'll give you the boot. Next person, we had Yuri DeBont. Good morning to you, sir. We had Mr. Wawa Weewa. Good morning to you, brother. We had Tommy Stankovic. Good morning to you, sir. James Johnston. Cam Smith. And yeah, where are my British Massive today? Where's my UK Massive? Make sure you comment if you're from good old Blighty. And can you guys guess today as well what was the most popular country for entries? Can you guess? It's not the normal one. The normal one is the normal one, which you guys know if you're an avid viewer of my live draws. But yeah, can you guess what was the most popular country for entries today? Doesn't mean it's definitely going to go there, but I can certainly tell you who was the most popular. Let's just cruise down a bit more. We got Mr. Silver. He says he's hyped for today's live draw. Good man. We got Mr. Zim XS. He says fingers crossed. I got my lucky socks on today as well, guys. Everyone always says, why do I pull my socks up? I don't know. I think it's an age thing. I got my lucky socks on for all you guys today. Well, in fact, 99% of you are not going to be lucky. It's only going to be one person today. So they're probably unlucky socks for most of you and lucky socks for one lucky person. But yeah, one of you is going to be taking his car home today. That's for sure. That's a guaranteed fact. Let me just cruise down a bit more. We got Mr. Silver coming in from Germany. Big up the German Massive today. James Johnson says it's new car day. I think you're all probably thinking that. We got BMW Matt from Sweden. Seen him in here a few times. Let me just cruise down a bit more. Caitlin says that's my dream car. We've got Niek De Jong. He says AWWY. Don't know what that means. Maybe you can help me decipher what you've written, brother. Dalton says great part would be to win. Bad part is the dam. The dam? Explain, brother. Maybe it's too early for me on a Sunday to understand all these comments. Utam says good morning from Italy. Ciao bella to you, sir. I'm a big fan of Italy, as you guys know. Let me just cruise down a little bit more. And then Alex says, bring her home to Cheshire. We got a few British people in here. Good lads. We've got Adam from Doncaster. We've got Kian from the Netherlands. We had quite a few entrants from the Netherlands. Obviously, you guys would have seen Mr. Hide and Mr. Geordie Doss. They won some very sick cars a couple of months ago. So hopefully we'll get another Dutch winner very soon. Owen says it will look nice next to my C350. We had quite a lot of people who own sort of C350s or C200s or whatever in the comments. I know a lot of you guys are obviously driving this sort of fake C63s, as it were. They're not fake at all. They're actually sensible. They're the sensible person's choice because they're not stupid on fuel. These C63s aren't the greatest on fuel. You know, it's a 6.2 litre at the end of the day. If you bought a ticket and you're hoping to get good MPG, then you're kidding yourself. Once you've calmed down and you stop driving like an absolute plonker after about 1 or 2 months, then you can actually get decent MPG. They will get about 20, 25 if you drive like an absolute nanny. The problem is with the 6.2 is it sounds beautiful, so you just want to keep doing wide open throttle every 5 minutes. That's why you never have any fuel. But yeah, once you stop driving like a plonker, as we like to say in the live, then yeah, the fuel isn't too bad. I've been dailying it quite a bit, and yeah, realistically you can get 20, 22. Like I said, if you don't drive around like an absolute pleb. But yeah, very sick car. This in a little minute, we'll start going through the C63. I'm sure you guys have watched the videos and the pictures a million times, but we'll just go through it one last time before we find out who's going to be taking her home. And obviously the new, have you guys seen the new AMG? Should we go onto the AMG Instagram page so we can have a laugh? The new Concepts GT. Let me just, there we go. Hate it or love it? I definitely hate it. What a piece of shit, man. And look, we can't even blame manufacturers. I was going to have a little chat to you guys today about electric cars and stuff. I know it's a lot of people like nailing manufacturers. Look, it's not even their choice. I can assure you now, if Mercedes were allowed to produce more C63s with V8s, they would. If they didn't have to do all this sort of carbon offsetting nonsense. So it's not really the manufacturer's fault. They're actually being pushed in this direction with the legislation. But yeah, we'll have a quick little look at the latest piece of shit from AMG. I think personally, I reckon all the Jaguar staff got fired, and then they all went to Mercedes. That's possibly what happened. But yeah, this is what we've got, guys. What is this? Does anyone else? I don't want a fish. It looks like a trout. It's got so AMG. It's not so AMG. Just literally should say it's not so AMG. I can't even look at it. The interior is embarrassing. I'll be embarrassed to drive this, literally. Especially in orange. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. Are you digging the new AMGs, or are you thinking it's all gone a bit Jaguar? Yeah, I'm not a fan personally. But like I said, we can't really crucify manufacturers. They are being pushed in this direction. And I can tell you now, in the future, they just don't want people driving cars. That's where they want to push this. It's got nothing to do with the environment. It's really just getting rid of your freedoms. You know, 2020 was a big system change, and in the future, they don't want us all driving around like crackheads doing wheel spins and endos. So it's all changing. But between now and then, it's going to take 20, 30 years to facilitate this madness, so we can still all enjoy combustion until that point forwards. So I'm hoping you guys are going to keep coming into the comps, keep winning the cars. And yeah, we can try and do a bit of Mad Max. I'm going to be driving a combustion car to the day I die. I've never driven an electric car apart from a Prius, and I never will drive one. And it's got nothing to do with technology. It's more the agenda. I actually appreciate the technology. I think some of these hybrid, like the P1s and stuff, are sick. You know, when you start combining hybrid technology with combustion, it's wicked. But it's really the agenda behind electric which is doing my head in. So you're never going to see me drive an electric car. And I hope you guys are going to follow suit. We haven't got to start rioting about this, but you've really got to try and push combustion for as long as possible. So that's my little rant. I wanted to have a little chat about electric cars today. I'm not going to talk too much because I already get 0 views as it is, but I can think we can all sort of see it's going in a bit of a strange direction. So let's keep bigging up combustion for as long as we can, brothers. Keep driving these C63s. Otherwise, we're all going to be driving this kind of crap in the future. Electric cars with no soul. And the main thing with electric cars is they can switch it off. They're going to start bringing out pay per mile, and the whole idea is they can turn your electric car off. So yeah, if you want to retain some of your freedom, just say no. Not so AMG. Right, anyway, enough gassing for today. We'll go back to the point of today, which is a proper Mercedes AMG. C63, baby. I think we almost sold out on this. Let me just check. I think we had about 10 tickets left by the end of it. So, yeah, like I always say, it's very unlikely that we'll land on those 10 numbers today. But if for any chance there is obviously a probability that we could, if we did land on some of those 10 numbers that hadn't been bought, we'd obviously just respin it. I'll check when we do the live draw. Very unlikely, but of course possible. But yeah, let's just have a quick little flick through this proper AMG so we can sort of hark back to a real era of cars. So yeah, very, very sick car this. And obviously with the mods, this car's pretty much standard, relatively speaking, as it left the factory. Obviously still got all the original wheels. The only thing I've actually done is added KW V3 coilovers, which is very similar to what you get on the Black Series. And that means you can just lower the car down a bit, make it handle a lot nicer, give it a lot less body roll, and it's a lot more supple as well. The stock C63 suspension is quite rigid. So this kind of softens it all up and makes it drive a lot nicer. And then we just got gloss black badges, plinth, roof rails, which kind of complements the 507's gloss black mirror covers and DRLs. And I think the main thing with these 507s, they look super aggressive from the front. Obviously, you've got these massive sort of bonnet vents. I mean, the C63 looks pretty aggressive when you see it driving down the road. But when you've got the bonnet vents, it almost just gives it that little sort of Black Series-esque look. And it really kind of makes it stand out. And you'll also find when you're driving down the road on the motorway and you're behind people, it looks super aggressive. So people kind of tend to get out your way if you're trying to make hay on the motorway. But yeah, it looks really cool, the 507. I'm a big lover of these cars. I probably will get a C63 estate as a daily at some point. Not as expensive as this. It's a bit too pricey for me to start chucking dogs and stuff in it. But I probably will buy like a cheap high mileage facelift at some point. Because yeah, I really do rate these cars. They're proper sick. Quick little flick through. Obviously the pièce de résistance with this car is the 6.2. Amazing engine, the M156. Interior in this is really clean. Mileage is 72,000 miles. But the guy I bought it from, he was actually a yacht charterer, a yacht broker, and he lived sort of near Blackpool, not in Blackpool, but near Blackpool, and he had a house in Spain. And the guy literally just travelled to and from Spain all the time, doing his like yacht business. So yeah, that's why the car's in such nice condition, because he's done a few motorway miles on it, but it's obviously barely been used. No children in the back. As you can see, all the seats are all in lovely condition still. Alcantara steering wheel. These do wear down a little bit over time. There are companies out there who will kind of retrim them for you. This one's a little bit worn. They do just get that with your hand grease and stuff. They wear down over time. But this one's pretty decent for the mileage. Obviously, they all come with a sunroof, the estates. Don't know if you guys can just see down there. It's got a little audio, whatever it's called, audio subwoofer, like a little 10-inch subwoofer. And it's only on Velcro, so if you want to remove it, you can. But this C63 didn't come with the Harman Kardon audio, which I thought was a bit weird. It was only 600 quid to spec it from factory, so I'm not sure why the original guy didn't spec it. Maybe he wasn't really into his music. Maybe he just wanted to listen to the 6.2. But I've upgraded all the audio. I spent about £3 on the audio, just making it all nice for you guys. And yeah, obviously 507 wheels. I think these are really cool. They're a forged wheel from factory as well. If any of you guys have ever owned a C63 or watched some of my old videos, you'll know that these wheels are very prone to cracking. And these are obviously forged, so they're a lot stronger. And we're now running a slightly bigger tyre as well. If you look at the back of a C63, most of the time they've got very, very skinny sidewalls. And this has gone up to a 270/30, so it's a bit of a chunkier sidewall, so it drives a lot nicer. Obviously got two-piece discs on the front. And yeah, overall just a very cool car this. Like I said a few times in the comments, it's like a gentleman's express. There's no badges on it. You know, Tenorite grey, as you can kind of see on the side, it really blends the graphics. You can just see here, you've got the 507 graphics. Obviously on a light coloured car, you can really see those. On this, it kind of blends it. And I think it's just a very subtle car. You know, you drive around in it, if people kind of look at it if they know what they're looking at, and most people think it's just a Mercedes estate. So if you don't want to kind of show off 24/7, you want to blend a bit, this is a wicked car. But yeah, I'll be very sad to see this go. Like I said, I would have loved to have keep it and use it as a daily, but it's just a bit posh for me. You know, I'm happy to drive around in a sort of 10-15 grand one as a daily and put the dog in it, but I think when you're at 40-45 grand, it's getting a little bit ridiculous as a daily. But if one of you guys win it today for next to nothing, then you are welcome to do what you want with it. Obviously, if you win it for a tenner or 20 quid or 100 quid or a grand, then it's a very cheap car for whoever wins it today. Right, let me just cruise down the comments a bit more. I've been gassing loads. Let me just cruise down. What time is it now? It's 10:15, everybody. So, as I always say, if you don't like looking at me or you're bored of me or don't like my voice, we'll be doing the live draw in about 15 minutes. So, about 10:30, we'll start wrapping it up and doing the live draw today. So, yeah, if you want to come back then feel free. Right, let's have a little gander. First time ticket, we got Mr. Chandler from Newcastle. Big up, Mr. Big up Mr. Newcastle. I'm actually going to be coming past you next week. We're going to pick up a very cool Supra. Another one which we sort of briefly touched on last week. Got two very cool Supras coming up next. So yeah, make sure you stay around for those. And then we've got Macing from Germany. We had quite a lot of German entries. And yeah, let us know what you think was the most popular country for entries today. I'm not sure if you guys answered. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. We've got Mr. Adam Bell from North Yorkshire. Good morning, Mr. Adam. We've got Axe of Bob from Scotland. We've got Kaz Ritveld. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, brother. He's saying, let's bring it home to the Netherlands. And then, yeah, what was the score, Matt? Did you see my S15 at Garage 21? I didn't see your reply. And then what was the score with that RS500 you bought? They're very expensive now, aren't they, the old Cosworths? But a proper sick car. I love an RS500s. Actually, I went to a car meet last Saturday, and there was a guy in a Sierra Cosworth literally sending it everywhere, snaking up the road. He was a real sick driver. So if you're watching today, brother, you're a legend. And then the Kiem says he has a CLK. CLK is a lovely car. They also did the CLK 55, I think, didn't they, back in the day? The supercharged one. Matthew Taylor says 20 MPG is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty shit. But it's a 6.2. There's no point getting in it and, dreaming you're going to get Prius MPG. And then he says his E220 can do 70 to 75. Now, that is proper good MPG. But that's going to be a diesel. So, that's cheating. So, yeah, you're never going to get 70 MPG on a C63. Not unless you put it on a trailer. And then you can get some decent MPG. Excuse me. We've got Mr. Michael Morris. He says, good morning. Hope you guys are well. Love from sunny Southend. Yeah, we got beautiful weather here in the UK. Well, it's a bit grey here in Surrey at the moment, but maybe it's nice and sunny in Southend. Let's just cruise down a bit. Matt says he's got 205 GTI, Escort RS Turbo, Escort XR3. My God, you got some sick cars. Sierra XR4i and a Sierra RS Cosworth. Was it a project car? What did you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to disclose it. I'm just sort of keen to see where they're going, these cars. I'll try and get a Cosworth at some point. I've looked at a few in the last year. They've all been a bit ropey. But I will try and find some nice Cosworths. At the moment, it's just about finding really good cars. There's lots of cars on offer. I get offered like literally 10, 20 cars every day, but a lot of them are shitters. So, yeah, it's got to be a super sick car to make it on ML Comps. And then Porn Star, what a name. He says, Amsterdam here, let's go. And then Don says, would I drive or drift a Tesla? Not really. I'm just not really interested in electric cars, man. I just don't like the agenda behind it, if I'm honest. Not to say that I don't appreciate technology. But yeah, probably, if someone said right now go and drive it, I would for free. But I wouldn't have a choice. And then Griffin says, ice till I die, my man. Love you, brother. And then Wow says, am I watching the F1 now? I don't really watch the F1, if I'm honest. I used to watch it back in the sort of V10 days and lost interest a bit over the last few years. Yeah, I don't really watch it, if I'm honest. And then Dalton says, sorry, monkey, my keyboard went crazy. Are you asking about the TÜV? Yeah, don't worry about the TÜV, brother. You've got literally 6 months on UK plates to make your decisions. It's a little bit different in the UK. Cars are registered number plates are registered to cars, not people. So you can actually take the car out of the country on the UK plates. It's not like Germany or France where the car's registered to people and you have to actually take the plates off. So it's a bit different. So you've got 6 months, you've got a little bit of leeway to make your decision. And then 5 months in, you can sort of say, yay, I want to keep it. And you can go through the importation or you can sell it. It's up to you. But if you're in Europe, don't panic. You've got 6 months. Obviously, if you're in America, Australia, New Zealand, we had quite a few entrants from Australia and New Zealand. Obviously, they're right-hand drive. That's going to be something you've got to pay up front because obviously we have to ship the car and it has to go through the whole exporting procedure. So it gives you a little idea. But if you're in Europe, don't panic. Just fly over, pick the car up, drive it back, send it around for 5 months and then make your decision. How you feel the day you win it might be different to how you feel 5 months later. So you've got a little bit of time. Don't start panicking. All you need to do is just fly over. Chaz will pick you up from the airport. We'll give you a full tank of gas and then send it. Job's a good one. Right, let's cruise down the comments a little bit more. Julian says, coming in from France, obviously we had Pierre who won the R34 GTR a couple of weeks ago. Legend from France. We're currently just doing the whole exporting procedure for him, which would be cool. Alex says he's got a W205 C63 estate. Ultimate side-by-side. Yeah, how do you find the W205, Alex? I quite like them. I don't think it has quite as much character as the W204. Maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong. But I think as an all-round package, it's probably a better car. And you can actually get decent MPG on them. I think you can get about sort of 30, because don't they kind of shut down half the engine or only run on 4 cylinders? I think if you're not sort of going crazy on the gas. But I do like a W205, and they've come down a bit on the price. I think in the UK now you can get them for about 20, 25. I think they've come down a little bit. So maybe if we can find a nice W205 in the future, we'll maybe entertain that. I've driven a couple of them. Yeah, the engine's very different. It's got like a lot more torque. It's obviously smaller capacity. It's a 4-litre twin turbo, but they've got a lot of torque. Whereas the C63 can be a little bit lazier, sort of down low. But very different, contrasting cars, but very cool in its own right. And then the new one, no, 2-litre hybrid is not the one. Have Mercedes actually stopped producing this new C63, or are they still making it? I heard that they were actually stopping production because the sales were so poor. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you know. Right, guys, I think I've been talking for about 22 minutes. And yeah, apart from the C63, all we've got on at the moment is the RX-7. I'm actually going away for a week, so I'm just going to sort of calm it down. The Super will be releasing on probably Thursday or Friday next week, sort of in line for when the RX-7 finishes. And then we've got a whole string of more sick cars coming up. So, yeah, lots of exciting stuff. And also we got Chris coming in next Saturday. Chris, who won the R32 GTST from Austria. He's going to be flying in next Saturday, very early. I think he's coming in about 6:30. Chaz is going to pick him up from the airport. And then he's going to be coming back and then driving it all the way back to Austria, which would be pretty cool. So, yeah, big up our man, Mr. Chris. Very lucky lad. Won that R32 GTST for £100 in tickets. Jammy git. Right, guys. I'll have a slurp of my coffee. I literally feel naked without my sunglasses. I love hiding in my sunglasses. But I literally can't see anything. So, I'm going to definitely call out the wrong person if I wear my sunglasses. Right, guys, let's wrap it up, man. I'm sure you're sick of talking to me already. Let's get the C63 on the screen. Sick car, this. And then we'll go Google random number generator. There we go. Right, guys, as I always say, can you just confirm in the comment section how many tickets we had for this draw? I know we didn't sell about 30 or 25, but it doesn't matter. We'll still put the full amount in. And like I said, if we very randomly land on one of those 20 numbers that hasn't been sold, we'll spin it again. It's never happened to date, but you never know. So yeah, if you guys just let us know in the comments how many tickets we had today. I'm not writing fuck all, excuse my French, until you've confirmed, until it's a binding contract with the comment section. What's my mic doing? Right, 3999. You guys are correct. So we got number 1, and we got 3999. Is that right? So yeah, can you guys just confirm that that's correct on the screen? We're not doing anything until you guys have said yes. That's cool. So we've got number 1 is ticket number 1. Obviously, someone was issued number 1. And then 3999 was the total amount of tickets in the competition. Grant saying, if Grant says it's 3999, it has to be because he's the official moderator. So that's it pretty much, guys. So we're on 3999. And yeah, once we hit generate, obviously give me just 1 minute to look up the number so we don't have any calamities reading the wrong people. Standard. And then that's it. I'm going to press that button, guys, and whoever has that number, they're taking this £40,000 or €50,000 C63 home. And yeah, I'm not sure if you guys guessed it correctly. I was too busy gassing, but the most popular country for entrance today was Britain. It's actually the UK, which was nice. Second was Germany. Third, I believe, was, I think, the Netherlands. Netherlands is always very high. Considering the Netherlands is a tiny country, it's always very popular. But yeah, just because Britain was the biggest entrance today doesn't mean it's definitely going there. I'd love it to go to Blighty. Obviously, I'm a big supporter of my own country. But yeah, whoever wins it today, it's just it's luck of the draw. So yeah, just let us know if you guys are ready in the comment section. We're a little bit quicker this week. Last week I sort of talked for about 45 minutes. This week we're doing about 25. Netherlands are big gamblers. Yeah, we're all big gamblers. Don't worry, man. I spent about £1,000 on Ricky's website the other day. Not in one. I checked over time. I thought I spent about 200 quid on Ricky's website. I've done about £1,000. I'm hoping I can win on his website one day because I'm going to go online and I can promote Monkey London Comps in the live draw, which will be very funny. and then I can raffle one of his cars. Right, guys, that's it, yo. We're ready. I think you guys are ready. So yeah, just let us know in the comments. I want to start seeing those 3, 2, 1s. And when we see the 1s, we're going to smash that button. And that's it, guys. Brand new car coming to one lucky mofo. Let's get the tunes on. If my thing actually worked. Right, I can see the 3s. We've got a bit of Mongo's Hi-Fi. Sick tune. Right, guys, let's do it. Right, I can see the 3s. Hello. Hey, Dean. Good morning from Ripley, Dean. I can see the 2s, guys. Right, let's see them 1s. BMW Matt's on the 1s. Adam's on the 1s. There's lots of 1s. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Ready? This is it, guys. Where's my mouse? Just like this, someone's going to own this car. You absolute lucky bastard. I wish I could own this car myself. 3, 2, 1. Generate. 1173. It's not a low number. Yes. 1173. We got our middle-ish number. 1173. Are you in the audience today? Oh, let's have another look, man. Another sick car. 1173. Let me just look it up rather than just repeating the number 5,000 times. Right. 1173. 1173. Right, we got a winner, guys. We have a winner. It's a Mr. Stewart. Let me just double check. Stuart McMillan 1173. That is correct. Let me just triple check. Let me just triple check. Right, guys. We've got a British winner. Woo-woo! Come on, Blighty. You lucky git, Stuart McMillan. So, yeah, and he's from Driftfield. It almost sounds like he's from Driftfield. So, yeah, the winner today is Stuart McMillan. He's from Driftfield. And that is postcode YO25. Where's that? Yorkshire? And, yeah. How many tickets did he buy? I'm not even going to tell you. Oh, God. He's one of those, everybody. Yeah. He's a one-ticket wonder. He's bought one ticket. Unbelievable, Stuart. You absolute jammy git. One order, one ticket. Guys, just bought one ticket. My God. Just won a C63 for £19.99. Stuart McMillan. The audience are literally going to hate you, brother. Let me come back to the comments. Can you guys... He bought one ticket, everyone. I'm so sorry. I know some of you bought quite a few tickets on this. I can't believe it. Let me just go. It's not rigged, Dimitri. Shut up. Dimitri, you've already won a car. You can't even say it's rigged. We've got Dimitri in the comments, guys. He won the Supra from Greece. Let's give him a ring, everybody. So, yeah, Stuart. Was it Stuart? I've forgotten his name already. Yeah, Stuart McMillan from Britain. Good old Blighty. We got a British winner. Woo-woo! Sorry to you international guys, but you've been winning loads of cars recently, so we're actually due a British winner. And UK was the most popular for entries. They snagged about 60% of the tickets, just to give you guys an idea. Stuart is the world's luckiest man. Is he in the comments, guys? Let me just we'll give him a quick little ring on the blower. Is Stuart in here? Gustav said, how many participants from Sweden? Quite a few, man. We always have quite a few entrants from Sweden. The most popular country usually is Germany or America. Obviously, America's not eligible for this cast. We had like 1 or 2 entrants from America. Yes, Stephen literally snagged it with one ticket. He can't believe it. I feel bad for you guys when someone wins it with one ticket. All right, let's give him a ring, guys. Mr. Stuart McMillan from Driftfield, very cool place. I want to live in Driftfield. Right, let's give him a ring. 07. Let's hope this guy is awake. 309 790. Don't read the rest of the number out. No. Right, let's do it. Let's give him a ring, guys. Just check this number's right. 07309 790. Right, that's it. We got it. No, Sam Smith. You're too weird now. Try it again, one sec.
0 7 3 0 9 7
Bad
9
Stuart.
0 7
Give me
1
2 seconds, we'll
9.
send him a text.
Can't take your call right now. Just leave your message after the tone. When you're done, press hash or just hang up.
Good morning, Stu. This is Spunky London calling from Englandshire. I have some fantastic news. I've just called you and your phone's turned off, so I'm very disappointed in you. I'm actually going to give the car to someone else now in the audience. Only joking, brother. But yeah, you've won the C63, my man. I'm going to send you a text. And yeah, hopefully you get it. Please give me a call back. We are live on air. Love you, Stu. Well done, brother. Bye, man. Let me just send him a quick text, guys, just to see if it actually goes through. Very bad, Stu, if your phone's turned off, son. Hey, Stu, it's Monkey London. Right, no delivery report. It's not a good start. Very bad. I think we should just give it away, Stu. What do you guys think? Should we just give it to someone else in the audience? Because Stu didn't answer his phone. We can't do that, unfortunately. But, yeah, we'll try him again in a sec. Does anyone know Stu McMillan? Can you look him up on Facebook maybe, guys, or Instagram? I've got his email address, actually. Let me send him an email. Let me send him an email quickly. So, yeah, just bear with us for a bit, guys. We haven't got hold of Stu yet. I'm just going to quickly bash him an email just to see if he miraculously gets it. Where are we? Monkey London. Compose. Just give me 2 secs, guys. C63 winner. I'll make it very apparent in the title. Give me 2 secs while I type this. Hey, Stu. Hey, Stu, you bitch. You won. We live. Right, let me just bash that out to him one sec. Hey, Stu, we live. I can't be bothered to write anything else. There you go, that'll do. Right, let's come back. Yeah, Cam's ready for the redraw. Now, we can't do that, man. No, I didn't give the last 3 digits of his number. Once I gave out someone's number and then YouTube took my video down. I was apparently not allowed to do that. Yeah, Optimum, yeah, we've done it, brother. The winner was Mr. Stu McMillan from Britain. I think he's from Yorkshire. And he had ticket number 1173. That was the winner today, guys. And it's very annoying that he bought 1 ticket. Absolutely jammy. The actual chances of... I mean, he had 1 in 3,999 chances with 1 ticket. Just think, if you lined up 4,000 people and you were going to pick 1 person, it was Stu. That's how lucky he was today. See, it's not the fact you guys are unlucky. He's just ridiculously lucky, yeah? So, yeah, that's how it's gone today. Absolute jammy bastard. We'll try and give him another ring. I'll do it like 2 or 3 times. I think last time when we tried to reach Pierre, I rang about 400 times. We won't go quite as crazy today. Let's try him again, guys. I haven't got delivery reports, though, unfortunately.
Just leave your message after the tone.
Nah.
When you're done, press hash or just...
We'll leave him 1 more message at the end. Let me just check my emails, guys. So this will be the 2nd person we've never got hold of. No replies. Did you guys manage to find him on Instagram or Facebook? Can you guys have a little look for me on the computer? We've lost half the viewers as well. Everyone's really eggy. They haven't won. And yeah, RX-7, guys. There's not many tickets left. While we're just waiting to see if we can get hold of Stu, we'll just talk about the RX-7 quickly. Just over 1,000 tickets left, so we're about just over nearly 3/4 of the way through. I don't think that's going to last. I think we've got about 8 days left. 8 days left on that. I think it will probably sell out a few days before. So yeah, make sure you get your entries in on that. Sick car, that RX-7 is literally wild. And good value as well, considering, you know, R34 GTRs are 100 grand and these cars are like a third of the price or half the price, whatever. Sean says, so if he doesn't get in touch, no, it doesn't. If we can't get hold of him in the live draw, it doesn't matter. Obviously, he still won the car. We're going to ping him an email. People have 30 days. I've never had someone not contact us. And to be honest with you, I'm not really about that. I'm not trying to not give him the car. So we're going to make every possible means to contact him. He's probably like at work or got his phone turned off. Obviously, when he turns his phone on, he's going to get a voicemail. He's going to get a text message. So he's going to pretty much know he's won. So yeah, we've never had someone not pick up a car, put it that way, and I wouldn't ever really let that happen. I'd actually just go around their house and force the issue. So you know, the objective here is to give the person who's won the car. The actual sort of thing on the website says if you don't make contact within 30 days, then obviously we can redraw it. But like I said, we've never had that happen. So yeah, we'll just give him a ring today. I'll send him an email. And then, yeah, as soon as we get hold of him, I'll find out what his Instagram is, and I'll start posting it on social media so you guys can follow him and check he's all legit. But yeah, for now, that's all we can do in the live draw is just try. And we've only had one person we've never got hold of, and that was Pierre on the R34. And Stu is the second person. We'll try him again, guys. It's a bit annoying when you can't get hold of him. Nah. Let me leave one more message.
0979071.
Oh shit, that gives his number out. Shit, man.
Just leave your message after the tone. When you're done, press
can already
hash
Stu now.
or just hang up.
Hey Stu, message number 2, brother. We're still on the live. We're going to hold on for 5 more minutes and then try you again for a third time. If not, then yeah, we couldn't get hold of you, brother. But it doesn't matter. You still won the car regardless. I'll be sending you an email. And yeah, when you get this, feel free to give me a buzz back and we can celebrate together. Alright, Stu, much love, brother. Hopefully speak to you soon. Bye, dude. So I was leaving the voice note in the mic, not the phone. So and I just gave his number out, so yeah, feel free to ring him. Whoops. Oh well. And Dimitri says a lot of people from my place entered for the RX-7 after I won the Supra. Oh yeah, very cool. I did actually notice that, Dimitri. We had started having like a string of Greek entries because obviously loads of people in Greece saw you driving the car. And if you guys want to follow Dimitri, chuck your Instagram down again. I forced him to get Instagram, but he's going to be posting lots of pictures about his Supra. Dimitri won the 800 horsepower yellow Supra. The car is currently in Greece. And we can even show Dimitri on the screen right now. Very good looking man, I will say. Where's my thing? So this is Mr. Dimitri. Hello. So that's him in the comment section. And this is his beautiful home. Look at this place. Oh, what a sexy place. I'm coming on holiday soon as well, Dimitri. Free accommodation for like a month. But sick, man. We're gonna try Stu one more time, and then if we can't get a hold of him, I'm just gonna have to spank his bottom when I see him, and that's it. But yeah, we'll try him once more. Come on, brother.
073.
So yeah, what I'll do is, guys, once I got hold of Stu, I'll post up on social media and I'll tag him as well. As long as he's got Instagram and you guys can follow him, feel free. And yeah, it's just the way it goes. Sometimes that's the second person we never got hold of, and I'm not gonna just do what I did last time and ring them for 30 hours. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. But like I said, Stu was very lucky today. He bought one bloody ticket, absolutely lucky get, and he bagged the car with ticket number 1173. So yeah, well done, Mr. Stu. And yeah, thank you you guys for entering. As I always say, if I had a million C63s to give away, I would, but there's only one, and he was very lucky today to take the keys. So yeah, like I said, once I found out his social media, I'll be posting it online a little bit later on. If you guys want to give him a follow, feel free. Very nice. We got another British winner as well. The last C63, it was won by Andy Grove. He was British as well, and this C63 has been won by a Brit as well. So yeah, happy days. Good day for Britain. But yeah, thank you very much for you guys for watching. Like I said, we've got 9 days left on that RX-7. And then after that, we've got 2 very cool Supras coming up. One is a very much standard twin-turbo manual Supra. Very good for you guys in some of the European countries that have sort of more stringent rules and modifications. It's a near enough standard car, so you can get your teeth into it. And the one afterwards is going to be 1,000 horsepower, all singing, all dancing beast. So yeah, stay tuned for those guys. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Thank you very much for Grant. He's actually in the States. He gets up very early to moderate these live draws. So yeah, big shout out to Mr. Grant. I'm going to be sending you some more bits very soon. I think you've definitely earned your keep. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday. Make sure you get that vitamin D, like I always say. And I'll see you guys in about 7 to 8 days on the RX-7. All right? Much love. See you guys in a bit. Happy Sundays. Ciao, Bellas.